Welcome back to Persona Q2 New Cinema Labyrinth. Last time we finished the first teleport maze floor and acquired the ability to fuse a new persona. Firstly, I'm going to go ahead and sell my stuff because Rise was nagging me about it last time. Oh great, he's making something out of a cryptocurrency, isn't he? Of course you can make this spike rod and killing scalpel out of cryptocurrency. Delta, ooh, crit rate plus 10% on an accessory, that's pretty good. Oh, I need the 1 megabyte blip coin. By gathering all of the cryptocurrency together, you gain the power of just being so angry that you crit everything. Oh, maxes heals 50% and raises nuke evasion. That's, I guess, not bad for Haru. Raise psi evasion. And, plus 20% and plus 3 luck is pretty good too. Just gotta remember that if you don't equip those, they are burning holes in your inventory slots that could be filled by more items to sell for money, so make sure you do equip them or store them. Yeah, meanwhile, I think I'd rather have the complete null there, but on Makoto of the Nijima variety, I can take that. Oh. Yeah, this is straight up better than the golden bangle, so I'm gonna sell that immediately. Why is the purple suit exclusive to Mans? That just gives me bad flashbacks of the purple man from Marvel. And so I'm giving it to Crow. Okay, Morgana was very overdue for a defense upgrade. But yeah, equipment's gonna be expensive now. That ran me through a lot. So yeah, let's check out Vivian. Kikurihime and Narcissus, okay. Yeah, this is why Vivian is really good. One of the earliest cases of... Is that the earliest Salome's Kiss? Let me check. Okay, if I'm reading this right, not only is this the earliest Salome's Kiss, the next highest is in the mid-50s. The issue is, you really want bind arts on that. So I'd rather make a better Narcissus or Kikurihime to fuse into you. Dantalion has my bind arts. Oh. Dantalion Ippon Datara I think is going to work, and if I do that, I can also pass down Rakunda. And ambush arts. I may need a better Kikurihime for better slots. Sacrifice Kikurihime into Narasima gets me ambush arts, and I am gonna get rid of Matarunda, but I'll leave the version of you with this registered so that I can get this as a skill whenever I want. So I guess I can use this useless Raiju to make a Pyro Jack and then buy back Alra Une immediately. Because I needed Pyro Jack anyway. Okay, yeah, Succubus plus High Pixie equals Kikurihime. That should be enough skills to pass down. With this I can actually get ailment arts. Because Vivian eventually learns Sleep Circle, which will get benefited by ailment arts. Okay, there we go. That's enough skills to pass down. So, Rakunda, bind arts, and I probably want ailment arts as well. You're kind of going to be a one-trick ailment user, but it may help. But yeah, Salome's Kiss plus bind arts. Against single enemies, not much can stand up to it. And now that I have Pyro Jack, maybe I should go for this? Okay, I was using King Frost as my ailment persona. So I kind of have to pass down those 2 plus ailment arts. And I mean, nothing really wrong with that. More special personas for the compendium. And I think I'll get back Dantalion just because having AoE binds is still nice. Also, Salome's Kiss is incredibly expensive. This is so weird, but like after Yosuke sets up Kunai back up, he doesn't really have a ton to do, so hey, Yosuke will be my designated kisser for this party. Again, you need to, check. You need to know the difference between a staircase and an elevator, but here we are, lab 2nd floor. This is the final floor of Aegis, and Yukari's not kidding when she said this floor is massive. This floor is the biggest we've seen so far. It is also a teleport maze, and it has open-close gates. And a new type of FOE. And a mini-boss. Yeah, there's a lot to this place. Yeah, because you'd think that, like, humanity would be the ones who made the machines this way. Because, like, in general, AI wouldn't do this unless it, you know, from all its training data, came to the conclusion that individuality was bad and everything should think the same, which, given the kinds of things that AI tends to be trained on, which is, like, you know, the internet as a whole, maybe it would snap and decide that. Yeah, we are totally foreshadowing the boss of this place, aren't we? Yeah, that is something that, like, a lot of people feel is, like, such a, like, just kind of a dumb, obvious plot twist in iRobot that, like, oh, the big, you know, overlord AI was behind everything. But, like, they make for good villains in robot storylines. Because, you know, like, they can manually, take direct control of any, like, robot body in, like, the entire world and just turn that against you at any time. Like, even though it's not quite the same thing, there's a reason assuming direct control from Mass Effect is a meme. It does make for a good ultimate villain. Like, every single robot can effectively be a backup body for, the giant AI computer overlord's personality. I decided to leave him be, because it's Crow. Huh. Oh, no. Oh boy, this is very much one of those if you know, you know situations. A world that sacrifices the individual for the sake of the greater whole. Joker, you've been staring at me. I wasn't thinking about that for any particular reason at all. That doesn't relate to anything that I'm doing whatsoever. I'm not going around killing random people to get myself closer to a certain politician so that I can kill him for the sake of a better world and revenge and so. No, I'm not doing that at all. Yeah, I have my own thoughts on the matter. That about sums it up. I have my own thoughts on the matter. Akechi has his own thoughts on a lot of things. And most of those thoughts involve murder. You do that, Akechi. I know I'm just spoiling everyone on this thing, but, like, it is fun to just, you know, to point out all the obvious if you know you knows with Akechi when you actually know. Like, seriously. Huh. That was totally not what she said in Japanese. I think in Japanese she just said something pretty generic there, so, localization encouraging flanderization there. I don't approve, I guess. But yeah, so at the start of this floor, we're not quite in teleporter hell yet, but here just leads to a couple of shortcuts. So I want to miss completely. Oh hey, I can mark one of these, even before I've seen it. Thanks to the power of my... I can't believe that... I know I keep saying this, but, like, I dismissed that skill, that navigator skill earlier. It's like, oh, yeah, by the time you actually do have the shortcuts marked on your map, you, already, like, are right in front of them and can just mark them yourself. But no, it's actually a really useful skill, especially in the special screenings. Oh! Immortal Gigas. Not to be confused with the Immoral Snake. This one is weak to Bless and Curse. And everything else is like the same, except it has only 80% vulnerability to instant death, because this game just loves doing that. It's just like, oh hey, I'm weak to Curse, except if you thought you could just instant kill me, you're wrong, because instant kill was broken in the last game, so I'm just gonna casually resist that. I'm gonna continue going for, like, more Aegers on the Gigas, because I am a little concerned about what it might do, and it also might have a lot of HP. It looks like the kind of thing that would have a lot of HP. Oh, that's cool that she's calling him Koro-chan. And I've got an ailment arts persona on Yosuke, so he can... Okay, that's not bad. That'll stop them from poisoning us. Because we know from earlier that they... Oh, wow, yeah, Naruto needs a better curse skill. I prefer it when they're called Light and Dark, not Bless and Curse. I just feel like Yeah, curse kind of is a better name for an ailment than it is for an element. Okay, I think the Gigas is going to be able to attack. Oh, that's what it does, okay. Yeah, because none of us are bestial roared, that thing is going first, but at least Shinjiro took the hit there. You know, in a way, it kind of makes sense, because of all the people... Okay, Kanji's probably the closest to a pro wrestler of everyone here, but Shinjiro... I can see Shinjiro being in pro wrestling, too. There we go. Okay, yeah. Koromaru complimented Shinjiro a lot there. Well, I assume that he was complimenting him, because he barked a lot, but those were probably compliments. I mean, they were also probably requests for food, because it's Shinjiro, and he makes the best pet food. Yeah, we've got a lot of shortcuts linking back to the start, so obviously this is a complicated floor. But first things first, we go around this little donut here. We are going to be accosted by gimmicks quite soon. Probably going to be accosted by, yep, enemies. Oh, it's you! Yeah, it being the 4th floor, even the enemy name is censored out, but I'm pretty sure that's the Guardian Machine. This thing is weak to ice and nuke, but that's assuming that you've broken its affinity barrier first. Unfortunately, I can't get the all-out attack until I get rid of the affinity barrier. So, settle for mucker jamming. Alright, it looks like that thing's in the rear, but they are in the same row. Okay, good, I do have a poisoner in this party. I've got a lot of fast people in this party, so kind of surprised Yosuke's getting outsped there by Koromaru, but it makes sense. Okay, going for bestial roar there. Hey, machine! It's Smoochy Woochy time! Okay, we didn't get the strength bind on it, which is probably the one that matters, but still. That was maybe the most embarrassing thing I've ever said, but it fits because it's Yosuke, and Yosuke, being embarrassed is Yosuke's lot in life. So I do wonder, I'm going to set up the Ice Strike link here, but if it loses its affinity barrier midway through the turn, will the Ice links then start to knock it down? They probably will. I'm not sure if this will actually work though, we'll see. Because I only just started to set up Kunai back up here. But I am going for this though, because it is agility bound. So that is, well, okay, we have confirmed. Resist physical means you can't be crit. I don't think it's going to break in time for Ice Link to knock it down. It'll probably break, the barrier will probably, yeah, there it is, there's the barrier. Wait, no, we got the Kunai back up, and that means Ice Link will get a weakness, but it won't knock it down. Good to know. Don't die, Chie, please. Thank you. Because I'm kind of relying on Chie to knock it down now. Yeah, Karui is literally light, but that probably just means, you know, like weak, I guess? Too weak? Was she saying weak chance or big chance? Either one makes sense here. Pretty sure that thing is supposed to be like grey, it's just all purple now because it's been poisoned, but you know, purple metal's always been cool to me. I feel like there's like something that I like particularly stands out of my head that's like purple metal that's cool, but I can't quite name it off the top of my head. Okay, and now you die. Now, there is a gold shadow that shows up in this floor that is particularly unique in how it works, and by particularly unique, I mean really annoying. Oh, okay, we got, by Suzanne, I don't think you're in most Persona games either. I know you're in Devil Survivor, because I know that I've used a few of them there. Now, that's worth pretty good experience, too. Okay, good, you upgraded one of your, regular light dark seals, and you'll upgrade your other in level 40. Grandiose armor. Well, I guess that'll help unlock some things, but I actually need to go back and grind for cryptocurrency in order to afford that, that other thing. Okay, so we're about to be introduced to a certain friend here. So that door up here. So it's closed. I'm gonna mark these doors in yellow and red just to be different. Because that is closed. I am gonna be backing up while still keeping my face to the door just to show this off. Yeah, not a whole ton of fanfare on that, but this is a new form of security robots, And their giant drill hands can pry open the doors that are closed. So yeah, that door just tried to close behind me, I think, but the security robot pried it open. And now, like usual, they do, open and close the doors as they go through them. But in this case, closed doors won't stop them. But it does take them, the equivalent of taking a step to open the door, so that gives you an extra tile to outrun them. But yeah, these are kind of a cool gimmick. But I'm gonna have to take you out. Now, if I take you out, is that guy gonna un-aggro? Because if he doesn't, I am in a lot of trouble. Like, I am in extremely serious trouble because it won't actually matter that I've killed it. Although, if I go Bouquet more, I think this thing will stay dead. Hopefully. Well, let's try it anyway. Oh, finally I can actually do Rakunda on something. The question is, can I kill this fast enough for the drill bot not to catch me? We'll see. Because even though the preemptive means this thing won't attack me back this turn, it does still mean the drill bot gets a step forward. Like that. So I have 2 turns to do this. Oh, you're not on the Electrike Link. But we are still dealing good damage. You'll see that Kunai Backup's damage has barely increased, but that's a non-weakness Link hit. And it's still doing, like, 270. So yeah, I probably should have had Rakunda this whole time. Normally, in most of my Persona playthroughs, I make sure to grab Rakunda as early as possible, but, and just keep passing it down through the quote-unquote Persona gene pool. Ah, if you'd hit yourself, that would have been nice. But at least I'm doing a good amount of, strikes on you. I think I actually should be able to finish it. Oh yes, finally! And Akechi literally runs as fast as a bullet, so that's something. The dynamic duo, one solves murder, the other causes murder. We're out of links though. But we're pretty much got this at this point. I would say it shows how far we've come, but actually you're meant to be able to kill these things from the moment you first encounter them, but oh well. And just barely nobody leveled up out of that. Oh, it de-aggroed! Oh, that is cool. Right, I was safe. Unless I took one more turn in that battle, but yeah, it's going back now. Oh, but it just went through a door, so it's reset something. And by that it means, yeah. I would very much like that shortcut, but let's just, pretty sure we actually unlocked that shortcut by going through here. Yes, we do. Good. And with that, I'm actually going to loop around just in case Gobake respawns the sentry. Because I want to step on these tiles. Oh, no, don't worry, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. That thing has no brain right now. Well, rather, it has no eyes, but yeah. It is totally reliant on that other robot to send it commands. Without the sentry robot, it is completely no threat to me. Akihiko is thinking, like, am I going to say something flanderized right now? Oh, yeah, I guess he kind of is. Yeah. I mean, Ryuji used to be a track runner. You'd think that him and Akihiko could relate on that level. Oh, and now he's just saying it. Yes, Ryuji, it's like the meme is skipping leg day, but no, Ryuji is somebody who is in a leg-based athletics sport, and yet he doesn't skip arm day or torso day. Yet, Chie, meanwhile, every day is leg day for Chie. And every day is leg day for her enemies as well. Her leg in their face, I mean.
そうだね。
Yes, because it's a spin-off, normally he's fine. Well, I mean, you know, Chie already got along with him earlier, but, you know, again, memory erasure. But yeah, they did say in the first queue that everyone would still keep the experience deep in their hearts, even if the memories disappeared, and maybe that explains why everyone just is so quick to get along in this game. It's like everything is kind of reasserting itself. I like the dice that have rings on them. Mind dice. But they're actually weak to sight. In fact, they resist both Bless and Curse. And they have 80% instant death effectiveness because this game loves to nerf instant death, but it didn't nerf Aegis. I highly doubt I have that much Psi, though. In fact, I may actually have no Psi in this party, which could be a significant problem. Yes, I do indeed have absolutely zero Psi in this party. So I might bring back Haru next time? Depends on how common these enemies are. How do you know that? It's still question marks on the enemy thing. Well, in a situation like this, I can just use Megado. Okay, these guys can still explode. Yeah, but in this case, I'm gonna go for Link skills just for the increased priority to make sure that I take them out before they explode. Of course, I'm not gonna get the all-out attack if I don't crit. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get it anyway here because this thing is extremely low on health. But at least, you know, they didn't explode. Oh, I got a quadruple level up out of that. Vengeful Smash. Oh yeah, stronger for each hit taken. Oh no, I want Armor Splitter, so I guess no. Yeah, eventually Shinjiro's gonna be filling most of his skills with passives. But yeah, I've seen I was seeing a comment on an earlier thing where I was talking about how like Almighty is not like super useful. Huh. This door showed up as locked. I'm gonna be Oh, right. Event. Yeah, there's gonna be an event. That was not meant to be a pun. But yeah. Talking about Almighty stuff. I can talk about that later because firstly we need to check this. I guess I can totally believe you can do it. I mean, decimate literally means reduce by 1/10, so I don't think that would actually help. Oh yeah, that would probably be goodbye, everybody. Futaba, please don't try and load extra jokes into her, or even worse, please don't load internet memes into her. I mean, partly it's her experiences. I don't want to blame it entirely on... Well, Ribbon's blushing now. I want to blame it entirely... Not blame it. I don't want to give the, Plume of Dusk that Aegis has credit for, like, everything, because it's also Aegis herself, like, her personality and her experiences that make her who she is. Yes, there might be a hidden passage somewhere. Like that vent. Also, we have a vent and a Persona spin-off, so I think you all know what's going to end up happening here. Obvious jokes are about to commence. As I've mentioned in basically every playthrough I've done that as an air vent, apparently air vents are like the exact opposite of stealthy. If you tried to crawl through one in real life, it would just immediately alert the entire building, because it's extremely loud. Business as usual. I'm actually struggling to remember how many air vent passageways there are in Persona 5. So yes, the obvious joke of, oh no, air vents, so everyone's gonna see up the girls' skirts, yay! Yep, I don't know why everything just keeps making this joke. It is interesting, they actually restored the line about the whole skirt ladder thing with Junpei in Reload, when that line actually got taken out of the original Persona 3, but they put it back in Portable, and then Reload also put it back in. I think there's like an Ace Attorney style, it's either an Ace Attorney fan game or a Professor Layton game that has a character named like Debonair. There's like a pun on that. No, you won't. Morgana's like the, opposite of cool, unfortunately. I mean, I like Morgana, and I still admit that. Like, nobody has themselves recreated as a, like, super pretty boy movie star in a dream world if they're not profoundly insecure about their own coolness. Just saying, Morgana. Well, we've got enough girls that they can all probably just cover each other. Don't think, feel, I guess. I don't want to play the whole card of, like, because if I say don't be... Oh, wait, that's the harsh option? If you say don't be scared, I'm just like, I thought it'd be like, oh yeah, you're accusing him of being scared because he's like a kid. Like, he looked like in this chibi art style, honestly, he looks small enough that he could just get into that air duct without any kind of squeezing whatsoever. Well, I mean, Teddy's got great agility in this game. Yes, let us squish the bear into the air duct! And then the thing mysteriously just goes, ooh, levitates off like a poltergeist. Inside the air duct, everybody thought that the girls were at risk with their skirts, but it turns out that the one who is actually getting butt-shotted is Joker by Futaba. So, Joker, Futaba, shippers rejoice, I guess. Let's not, like, nobody use any fire here. That could probably cause problems. Somebody just use a bless skill, maybe. Or, like, Aigis could just light up. I think Kibo in Danganronpa V3 does. Though, granted, he has a lot of incredibly bizarre functions. Okay, that legitimately does look really cute, though. Having, like, Ribbon and Koromaru in this. Yeah, Persona Q Koromaru is great. There's a reason why there's an entire song in one of the dancing games that is just like Persona Q Koromaru's model. Yeah, don't worry, that wasn't the face-eating death spider. That was just Koromaru. The face-eating death spider comes later. Oh wait, no, that was in Q1. Yeah, there isn't a spider FOE in this game. Arachnophobes rejoice, but yeah. If this is Q1, then that joke would have worked about the face-eating death spider coming later, but yeah, I'm dumb. Ignore me. Oh, okay, yeah, that happened. Yet more reasons that Kanji will definitely make a marketable Morgana plushie when he gets back to his world. This is a peak out of context line though. And then Morgana's like, nope, not going to apologize for that. Also, yeah, I'm totally doing that by accident. Not doing it deliberately at all. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would suck. Koromaru's trying to say, everyone here is an idiot, please ignore them. Okay, that is nice, though. Yes, even Koromaru gets to contribute to Ribbon's development. Like I said, Koromaru is best mascot. We need more non-cartoon animals, just totally normal animals in Persona games. Okay, we do still get a another one of these. The stoppage. Granted, this would be really, like, nightmarishly claustrophobic in real life. I've always been terrified of the idea of just getting stuck in a confined space like this.
Oi.
Nani?
Oi.
Oh. Okay, well, at least it was just Haru. So nothing nefarious there at all. I mean, I would say that, but people do really ship Haru with Makoto in Persona 5, so maybe that could still be, like, sexual.
Oh.
Yeah, that just reminds me of the whole trope of, I just really don't like that trope of, like, you know, super cool stoic woman actually has a secret cute weakness. It just, yeah, I've talked at length in other games about just how much that trope just really bothers me personally. Because, like, what I feel like it is, like the purpose of that trope is, it's saying, see, she does need a man after all, and you can be that man. Yes, it's almost like nothing changes in the different universes except for Femc existing and replacing male MC. Memc? Menc? Is there, like, I know that, like, there's not really a catchy way to refer to the male protagonist, like there is to call Femc. Because Femc is just such a great acronym. Also, the music is eerily silent now. I don't know why. Why do I sense there's something on your mind? It is natural reaction to puppy. Or feels, to use internet lingo. Although I feel like people don't say feels enough, like, no, not enough. People don't say feels that much anymore. Was this moe in Japanese? I actually wonder about that. Because what there's, like, the way that they're describing it, it does sound a lot like what moe means. Yeah, you gotta pick your moments with animals.
Oh.
Hi.
And now I am dying of cute. At this point, I'm not actually sure what to call this part. Like, either the air vent incident, smoochy woochy time, or fluffy pet cuddle time. They are all amazing. Well, clearly it's death time now. Now there's a little bit more, and then we have a teleporter that will lead to another shortcut. But from here, we may as well just step on these tiles and unlock this door. Okay, so that didn't give us anything. I feel like we're coming pretty close to a couple of special screenings involving Ken. And I'd like to try and unlock at least one of them before we finish things up here. Okay, that's not the one. There is a dead end on my prepared earlier map coming up, but I don't have an event marker there, so either I forgot it or there isn't one. Oh, this is the first time we've heard mass destruction randomly. Still not full inventory just yet, but let's just move to the end of here. No event here. My old map was right. I know we're coming close to that Ken special screening. Haven't actually seen that before. And now... No, let's keep it consistent with the labeling of the first floor. I was gonna try and do it like the colors backwards for variety, but no, probably better to just keep things consistent. Okay, it might look like it's a long way to that shortcut, but it's not actually, because if we just go up here and just continue going straight around here, we're at the shortcut. And this floor is going to get more complicated from here on, so I think now's a good time to call it. I'll see you all next time for teleporters plus other gimmicks.